Hey guys, good morning. Today I wanted to show you how to make use of this cool feature that I just discovered in your Google Docs. We're working right now on this reading group log, right? And Miss Stanton and I told you that we would be adding to it so that by the end of the 6 weeks, every single one of your logs would be listed here. Right now there's just this one, and this is a blank one. They'll all be listed here, but it can get a little long and cumbersome. So I want to show you this cool feature to kind of help you organize and sort, and you can even prepare it in advance if you want, which I think is pretty cool. So here's what it is. We're going to add a table of contents. And so I created the title because it makes life easier when things are titled. And what you're going to do is just hit enter, and we're going to insert. And all the way at the bottom of insert is table of contents. Now I like the first one because it also tells you the page number, and I'm a nerd like that. You also have the option of with blue links where it's just the link. I'm going to go with this one. And you're going to see, ooh, I've added all this extra space that I don't need. Hold on. Oop. Let me delete these things. Okay, we're going to shrink that down because we don't need it. And it'll tell you what to do. Add headings, format, paragraph style, and they will appear in your table of contents. That was a little confusing to me, so I had to experiment slightly. But what I basically wanted to do was take this guy where it says week number 1, and I wanted that to be the start. I wanted that to be where my table of contents lands. So I just took this, and from normal text, you're going to change it to a heading. Apply heading number 3. Boom, heading. And when you look at this guy now, when you click on your table of contents, there will be an option here to refresh. And now it'll say week 1. Okay. And you can do this very easily. You can add your next one. You could add all 6 if you wanted to get ahead of the game. And all you'll do is these are now correctly formatted. They are headings. And so I'll change my 1 to a 2. And up here, click in my table of contents, refresh again, and there's week 2. So everything will appear in my table of contents every time I refresh, every time you add a new table. So when you're finished, it'll look like this. Here, I'm going to show you. This is mine and Miss Stanton's. So now I have my table of contents, and I threw in all 6 weeks because I wanted to be prepared and ahead of the game. But when you click on one of these, say I wanted it to take me to week 3, it'll show up with a link, and it'll jump you down your page to the appropriate location, making it really, really easy for us to check things as you turn them in, or for you to tackle things as you are writing them. So that, say we get down to week 6 and you're like, oh, got to get all the way down there to week 6. Boom, skips you down to week 6. Now I know. We don't have everything in our docs yet because, we're only in week 2. But this is a really cool way to keep yourself organized and to make it really easy for Miss Stanton and I to check out the various entries in your reading group log. I would appreciate it immensely if you would add this to your doc and do it before the next submission, which will happen for week 3 next week. All right? All right.